Hey everyone, welcome back to 5-Minute Eats, and today we have got a little appetizer-ish kind of treat for you. This I saw at Meijer and it immediately caught my eye. The price tag also caught my eye, but I overcame my initial objections and ended up purchasing it. This is the pizza cupcake pepperoni flavor, the secret dough you'll love. Flaky, buttery, doughy, and irresistible with real mozzarella. It is a 6-pack, 11.45 ounces for $9.49.
That is a lot of money.
Holy, a lot of freaking money.
Yeah.
So each one of these little cupcakes is $1.58, which on the face of it doesn't sound that bad, but also it's a frozen food product and it's like kind of small.
Yeah.
So don't love that. Like, if it's good though, I will rescind my initial comments, but we shall see.
It doesn't look that great.
You know, here's what I'll say. It's giving a rosebud. And if you don't know what that is, do not Google it because it's terrifying. But you can get the gist of it from the photo.
Yeah. Now, the packaging is nice though.
Yeah,
it
looks
is very colorful, very appealing. Just
yeah.
And also, what do you notice? It's from Shark Tank.
Exactly. And it says as seen on. So I was like, okay, did they actually get a deal? They did. They went with Lori and she gave them $125,000 for 12.5% interest in their company and 2.5% advisory shares.
So this smells pretty good.
Yeah, now I've got a few things to say.
Okay.
So on the back, they give you 2 different ways that you can make it. Normally I would just go with the recommended way or whatever way I have time for. But because this thing is so pricey and because it's a Shark Tank item, I was like, let me do it both ways. So when you're seeing overhead shots on your screen, the item on the left is the oven and the one on the right is the air fryer. Now, I feel like basing it on their directions in the oven, I don't think I would recommend it because the bottom of mine burnt. And I mean, it's not terribly burnt and it's still soft actually, but I just didn't love that because I used like my most dependable pan and all that and it still turned out burnt on the bottom. So if you do the oven, I would recommend putting a few sheets of parchment under it to keep it from burning. But the air fryer one turned out looking great and it browned a little bit more too.
And guys, if you're new to our channel, basically we review everyday grocery items. So before you spend your hard-earned money, let us tell you if it's worth it.
If you'd like to support this channel, the easiest way to do that is using our Amazon links the next time you shop there.
All right, guys, welcome back to our rating system. Thumbs up, again, thumbs down, maybe not. So for me, you know what?
What?
I realized something lately.
What?
Everything I've been doing is a thumbs down.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so for this, thumbs down.
I thought that was gonna be a change up.
No.
No?
This is a weird creation. So first off, the bread is like a croissant texture. It's weird. It's too buttery. You know, I think for something like this, I was expecting it to be more like garlic. You know, like garlic butter or something like that.
I mean, it does kind of look like there's a seasoning on there on the cover at least.
It does, but it was weird. It wasn't like tasting like it, just like a buttery croissant kind of bread. Didn't like it. Now,
so you didn't love the secret dough that they promise
no,
you'll love?
Did not love it. No, that really was just like, for me, it was like a first thing that I was turned off by. Number 2, the cheese is weird. The mozzarella, it was like a fluffy mozzarella or something like that. It was just weird. Second is like the freaking the tomato sauce or whatever they use. It was very like bland. It was weird. It was like the weirdest tomato sauce I've ever tried. The other thing I did not like, and this, you know, I was like, what the F, man? Because, you know, I've had this happen to me lately, because usually this is yours, the pepperoni. On my second one that I had the pepperoni, I had like a funky pepperoni.
Oh.
And I thought maybe I could just keep chewing it and just, it would be all right. But no, man, like it was like something was off about that pepperoni. Like it was like a funky bit, you know?
Huh.
I ended up having to just spit it out. I was really hoping that like this would be good, you know, because I do like the show Shark Tank. Unfortunately, like this is a weird creation. Thumbs down.
If you like what we're doing here, please consider sending us super thanks. It helps us continue to provide more amazing content. Alrighty. So for me, this one is going to be a thumbs down. Lori is pretty good at picking winners, but this one, I don't know. I wonder if they like took her in with like a heartwarming story or something, you know?
That's the thing on Shark Tank, right? You go on that show, and if your product is not like
up to par.
Yeah, you sell a sob story.
Yeah. We haven't seen their segment, so we don't know. But I will agree with most of what you've said there. Now, I did not have any funky pepperoni. However, there's only one tiny little pepperoni circle in each cup. So, I mean, I want to be like, should we even call that pepperoni? Like, there's barely enough to even taste it. And I feel like the pepperoni had very, very little flavor. Like, it didn't really even taste like pepperoni.
This was a very bland product, man.
Yeah, super bland. And they talk about how they're like Italian and blah, 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 blah. I don't know about that, man. So here's the thing. The bread, unseasoned, aside from like a buttery flavor, I did like the butteriness of it. I think that the texture of it was okay because I like a croissant. I feel like it's kind of a cross between a croissant, a biscuit, and like a regular white bread texture. It's a little bit of all of those, but not quite fully any of them. I think that it was soft. It tasted okay.
I was really shocked how soft it was.
Yeah, but essentially it was just like a white bread with butter flavor. Like there was nothing else there. Nothing else to make me think that I was eating like a pizza type product. The mozzarella was honestly the best thing for me. It was kind of a funky texture. It was like pillowy and airy and fluffy, but I liked that. I think that at least that part was decent for me. The sauce was the worst part. Now, I tasted it and I thought, this just tastes like tomato paste. And then I looked at the back, and at least to my reading of this ingredient list, it does seem like the sauce is pretty much just tomato paste, possibly the extra virgin olive oil, and then it lists pepperoni, and all of those ingredients are like part of the pepperoni. So then after that, it's just oregano. So is their sauce just tomato paste, olive oil, and oregano? Because if so, that's atrocious. And I feel like any Italian grandma would be like rolling in her grave over that.
To sum it up, thumbs down, thumbs down. And if you guys buy from Amazon, use our Amazon link. The reason is when you do that, we get 10 cents, 50 cents, possibly even $1, which means we can continue to review things.
All right, guys, that's the video. If you like what we're doing here, definitely check out our other channel, Food Prep Inc. And don't forget to give us a like and subscribe.